Apex is Gymshark's performance-based range, and the focus for it is to support you in your hardest workouts. This could be spin classes, circuit training, functional fitness and boot camp workouts. So whether you're squatting, rowing, cycling, performing burpees and box jumps, the technology we have put into this range is going to support you with this.
My name is Isla. I am a women's wear designer for Gymshark, and I designed the women's Apex collection for Autumn/Winter 21. This is your warm-up piece, so it's a full-length zip-up. We decided to actually put the zip-up on the raglan, just something a bit more premium, a nice design line, instead of having it just down the centre front. It also makes it really easy to just quickly unzip it and get it off easily as well. Apex was designed around heat and sweat maps. So the innovation team provided us with some really incredible heat and sweat maps about where sweat actually pools on the body and where you emit heat. So on the back here, we've actually got this design detail here, but it's also a mesh structure. So it does create ventilation so that the sweat can actually wick away from the body. So it makes it functional as well. As this is a warm-up piece, it's long sleeved. You've got your thumb holes there so that when you're wearing it, you do have that coverage on your hand. So when you're outside training, you are warm and your whole body keeps warm. Here we've got the Apex legging, so it's high-waisted, ribbed waist, so obviously keeps it secure, keeps it in place, it's really comfy. On the back here we've got the branding across the back of the waistband, and we've also got the contrast lines. This actually took inspiration from Hyper Amplify, which was a older range that was also inspired by Amplify, which some of the old Gymshark fans will know. So it's just bringing forward that DNA into new products. Again, this was the mesh here is inspired by the heat and sweat maps. So obviously you do actually emit quite a lot of heat and sweat on the back of your legs. So these design details are actually mesh structures, so it helps, again, cool you down, release that sweat. As well, the products all have sweat wicking properties. So again, yeah, that helps there with your high sweat workouts when you're doing your functional fitness and your intense training. And we've got the Gymshark DNA of the design lines and the contouring, so flattering the female form. And this colourway is quite striking. We decided to go for a really bold, bright colour combination here, just to sort of empower women while they're wearing it and to make them feel almost that superhero vibe again. So this is the Apex Women's bra. So this is a high neck bra. We wanted to try and offer as much support as possible. As Apex is designed for high sweat, high functional activities, we need to offer as much support as possible. So we have actually added extra details to the bra. So at the apex point here, we've actually added extra structure, which obviously restricts the bounce. So really, really helps securing the breasts in place. So it helps offer support. We've also got removable cups here, so the option to remove the cups if you'd like to. And again, we've got a bit of extra structure on the side there to just support. On the back, we've got a nice racer back here. So it then means that the shoulder blades aren't restricted at all, so you get full range of movement. The little design detail here of the binding, super, super lightweight. You can't actually feel it when it's on, but it's just a nice little detail. Again, we've got the same mesh structures that we're seeing across the range to have that sweat release. For Apex, we wanted to have a short, just to make sure that our customer also had a short offering instead of a legging, because not everybody likes to wear a legging. So we have the traditional Gymshark contouring to flatter the female form. We've also got some of the Apex design lines that we can see across the range. And again, we've got the cut and sew elastic waistband on here that does have the triangular knit textures that you are seeing across the rest of the range. The short actually has silicone on the inside. So there's actually some silicone in there, which means that when you're wearing it, it offers an extra bit of grip and really means that the shorts are going to stay put and they're not going to move anywhere. And especially with these being a lower rise product, we do want to make sure that they sit perfectly. So that's why we've added those features. So this is my favourite piece from the Apex range. So it's a 3/4 sleeve top, and the fabric is just incredible. It's so lightweight and just so gorgeous when it's on the body. So it has all over mesh structures, which means that it offers full ventilation. So there's mesh structures across the back. There's actually real holes as well, which also offer that sweat release and heat release. And then on the front again, we've got it around the chest, and we've actually got some contouring under the bust that you've seen across on the bra, and they are actually real holes. So again, it's offering that sweat release. On the front here, we've got this little elastic detail across the neckline, so that's in the contrast colour. And then we also have branding across the back neck, and this is something that is seen in men's as well. Both ranges use it. And again, we have it on the end of the sleeve there, just a nice little design detail. But this is really, really beautiful on, and it pairs really well with the short for an outfit. Here we've got the low-rise legging for Apex. Again, looking into that sort of almost CrossFit consumer, or the kind of consumer that's doing these high sweat workouts. We know that low-rise is a style that some people do prefer. So we wanted to bring across the same waistband that we've got in the short. So again, we've got those lines of silicone in there to keep it fully secure when you're working out. And this legging is quite simple. We wanted to keep it quite understated, with the other legging having quite a lot of design details. But again, using the heat and sweat mapping from Innovation, we've got the mesh structures at the back there with heat and sweat release, and again on the front. Here we've got the tank in Apex. So this is full length. Again, really, really, really lightweight fabric. It's just so soft and so breathable. We've also got the contouring holes all over for that sweat release. And again, we've got these mesh sections there that are knitted into the product. So we're getting that heat and sweat release. And it's just really, really beautiful. Racer back, so again, no restriction on your arms at all if that's what you're after. And we've got the same design details that we saw across the long sleeve tops. We've got the elastic detail to the front, and then the branded rib to the back of the neck. So just making sure that we've got every product on offer for every consumer, whether you're after a legging, a short, a long sleeve top, a short sleeve top, and a warm-up piece.